this practice session. I'm so grateful that you're here. Um, I'm grateful that I'm here too. So quickly, we're going to run through our setup for today. The 1 minute time frame seems to be okay since morning. Let me refresh this page quickly. It's nice to have you guys here. Thank you so much. There's only one request I have quickly. Um, Please go ahead and like the video. I would really appreciate if you like the video. It doesn't matter if you're watching the replay or you're watching live currently. You understand? I really appreciate if you can just like the video immediately. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that. Um, we may have the sellers coming here. We have this basic market structure pattern, and you can see price is breaking this area over this round number. Now we can have the sellers coming. You know what? Before the setup, let me quickly take this trade. I want to take it. Can we have a gap up, please? If we have a gap down, I won't take it. Okay. Oh, that entry was bad. I actually entered immediately, but sometimes market just jumps. If it comes back up here, I'll take one more trade. Above that roundabout will be nice. So I'm expecting the sellers to come back in. I'll take a trade. Now let's let me run the setup for today. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. It's nice to have you here. We're running candlesticks. Or you know what? Let this one roll before we do the setup. Meroni, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. Oh, we should have the red candle coming. I don't want the buyers to come in. We should have the red candle actually. This morning star pattern, and we're in the seller's entry. I think they've made up their mind to break the level. The sellers can still come in actually. Oh, come on. Uh, I know I'm entering at the right time, but the markets just keep jumping. But I think they've made a decision to break this level, and I was not aware of it I didn't think about it on time. But no problem. Let me quickly run the setup for today. So here we are running with the candlestick, and we've enabled this timer, we've disabled this auto scroll, then we're running the M1 time frame here, and over here we're in the flag mode and we're running M1. We'll make sure that this is on 0. It's very important that the second hand is on 0. You understand? So no problem. So I'll be going in with you know what, let's do 25%. I was expecting these buyers to enter. Now they are entering now with a gap up. Let me see if we have a okay. I'm taking that trade here. I will tell you why I took this trade right now. Let me take one more here. I'm expecting the buyers here to push the price up. It's a decision point actually. That's what they made the decision point to break the level. So I'm expecting the buyers to interact here and push the price up. Let me mark the entry quickly. I know somebody will wonder, like, I'm moving too fast. As if somebody's chasing me. No, actually, I'm not in a hurry, but it's because of the way the market is. Oh, come on. That was the last second. Thank you. Okay, fine. Let me tell you why I took this trade. Now, you see, the other time we are meant to have a red candle here. It did not happen. It's because they made a decision to break this level. You understand? No, we have this morning star pattern here. Look at this first morning star pattern. It gave us a red candle. This second morning star pattern too should give us a red candle, but because they've made a decision down here, they broke the level to the upside. Now they are giving us a retracement. The buyers will continue to the upside. You understand? But look at this here now. I had to go to lower time frame to go and find that decision point area, and eventually I found it in was it S10. Yes, I was able to find it in S10. You can see, and I took the right inside this entry. You understand? So the buyers are going to continue to the upside now. It's a kind of, this one was kind of break and retest. You understand? Now I couldn't have gone with the buyers here. Why? Because we have a gap up in favor of the sellers. So it's as simple as that, basically. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are feeling great today. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. You know what? Let me go with 25%. I'm feeling a little bit edgy today, so let's roll with all the edge we have. Okay, this is a good one, but we have this area is not a very strong supply area, but it can still react. Actually, it can actually react. So I really don't know if it's going to react, but let's see if price comes to this area, we probably would take a very good trade. Okay, the sellers are already rejecting without touching itself. Okay, I think it's acting like a as another block, even though this fair value gap is not a good fair value gap. I'll maintain it as a supply area. I'm not going to worry about it as a, as another block. Yes. Okay, we know what, we'll keep an eye on this market. We'll keep an eye on the market. I'm expecting a pullback here, but the pullback has already happened. So, inside here now, the buyers may just push the price to the upside and not worry about it again. So let's check the other markets. I'm going to clear this market so that we can view this market with a very fresh mind. Also, guys, I really appreciate if you can click the like button. Thank you so much for doing that. Akinwumi, it's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, guys, if I'm here to give you a shout out, please go ahead and send me a hi in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out quickly. Oh, I would have gone with the buyers here, but no problem. We can't go with the buyers like this. Um, yeah, open mind. Thank you so much for coming. Open-minded chef. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are feeling great today. Please, guys, go ahead and like the video. Yeah, we have 3 of you currently watching, and we have only 3 of you just liking the video. How can 30 people not like video? You understand? Please go ahead and like the video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The reason why I usually ask for that, and if you're here to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe right now. There's so much value on this channel. A lot of people have been sending messages, thanking me a lot, for all this, and I would like, sincerely, I'm really thanking God for the grace also, because it's all by God's grace. Actually, I've been able to do this. You guys probably already know that it's not easy, showing up like this twice a day, every day. But indeed, it's only by God's grace, actually. I have this passion for teaching people. You understand? I really like to teach people. You understand? So it's one of those things that God has given us the grace to do, and will continue to do it for as long as we can. Okay. So thank you so much for doing that. And thank you so much for liking the video. I really appreciate. All right. We have this looks like a double bottom or a triple bottom, and price is going back up. So hey Mojid, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. Yes, everybody, Mojid is my class captain. My class captain has come now. You understand? I've been telling you to like the video since it's going to actually rain it on. It's going to ring it on your head to like the video. You understand? So you please listen to him when he tells you to do that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate Mujid. I hope you're feeling great today. Let's check this market. Oh, can you see? Look at that. Look at that beautiful rejection. My mind just told me to check the market now. Look at it. Wow. Wow, can you imagine? Okay, no problem. You can see this morning star pattern did not work here also, but we have a common point of rejection here. Though I'm afraid for this market because if setups are not working like this, one let's check that this round number may be a good place to enter. This common point of rejection is scary. Though we have a gap up in favor of the sellers, but this round number will be a better place to enter. Will be a very good place to enter. So if it gives us the entry, we'll take it. I'm really praying it gives us the entry. I like taking common point of rejection trades. We have gap up in favor of the sellers, so that would be a very good one. If it comes up here, we will take the trade. Hey, Phoenix. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. Thank you very much. It's nice to have you here. I hope you guys are feeling great today. Okay. Oh, see this. Uh, Sometimes I actually haven't learned my lesson. Now, anytime I see a huge gap down or a huge gap up, hey, Damilola, it's nice to have you. Nosiru, thank you so much for joining. Anytime I see a huge gap down, I always want to go with the buyers. You understand? But normally, I could have just waited for this round number. That would be a very good place to enter. But look at me. Immediately I saw that huge gap down, I just jumped into the market. Yes, bros jumping. Yes. Oh, I wanted to take this trade, but I have one running already. I'm not going to take this one. And we have a gap down in favor of the buyers, so we'll just leave this one. Anytime I say gap, like huge gap down like that, I always want to respond immediately. There's nothing bad in responding like that, but you have to be very careful. Now, you see, there's this thing I want you guys to observe. You see, this is a breakout, and it broke out with an angle off. Now, you see, if we have a continuation sign here, the next candle we can go with the buyers for the next candle. Thank you, Mojid. Hope you're feeling great today. Now, if we have a continuation sign, what I mean by continuation sign is this. Let me mark this. Walked through. You have enough chart experience to notice patterns like that. Okay, it's true. You're correct. Okay, fine. Now, you see, anytime you see a huge gap down is in favor of the buyers. Gap up is in favor of the sellers. So anytime you see a huge gap down like that, there's every tendency that the buyers will come in. But normally, you shouldn't take the trade immediately. You should look for a supply area. Now we can go with the buyers. Now we have a gap up now in favor of the sellers, but I've gone with the buyers already. Now I'm expecting a green candle here, and I'll tell you why. I'm expecting the green candle. Aside from the gap up now, that's the only thing that is against us. That gap up is the only thing against us. I'm going with the buyers again. I'm still expecting the buyers to come in, and I'll tell you why. See, there's this strategy I came up with, and it's because it's based on my observation in the market. Now it doesn't always work, and the win rate is about 65% to 70%. But the thing there is, I noticed that anytime you see an angle of breaking out of the level and you have a continuation sign, there's every tendency that market will continue in that same direction. So the procedures to that strategy is two things. You have a breakout with an angle off. That's one. Oh, the green candle did not happen. I guess because of this. Let me go with the buyers again. I guess because of this gap up, actually, if the market had opened normally, we would have had a green candle. Now, normally, this is the way the strategy work. I call it the angle for breakout strategy, but sometimes I just call it breakout strategy. Now, this is the way it works. When you have a level like this, and you have an angle of breaking out of the level, and you have this you see this kind of spinning candle, I call it continuation sign. It's actually a continuation sign when you have it after an angle off. So if you have an angle off and you have that continuation sign. 3 seconds. Oh my god. It's always very painful, especially in the last 10 seconds. It's always very, very painful. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry. Oh. uh, so look at this. So anytime you have an angle of breaking out of a level and you have this spinning candle following it, you can continue for one more candle because I've observed many times. Now so that they do 1 second remaining. Yeah, don't worry. That's why sometimes you see me waiting for a very safe entry. You know, some people will be wondering why is he waiting? You can't just take the trade. Yes, you know, waiting for a very safe entry is the only way. In some cases, look at this now. We have a supply here. You understand? Inside the supply now is a good entry. One can take this trade, but the thing there is, I'd rather wait for price to come here and give me a gap down, then I'll go with the sellers than for unless maybe I have an entry that is we can see that rejection. Very nice. So let's look for a very good trade since we are back to break even. Since we are back to break even right now. Yes, guys, thank you so much for joining. Please go ahead and click the subscribe button if you are yet to subscribe, and also please give this video a like. I'm personally asking for that actually. I really appreciate if you can just like the video. If not for anything, for no reason, just like the video. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for doing that. I know there's a reason for you to like the video. You understand? You know this. There's so much value on this channel right now, and we're dishing out a lot of value. So I would really appreciate if you can just give it a like. You understand? If you are using your phone, just double tap the screen. That's all you need to do for to like the video. If you are using your phone, just double tap the screen. That's all. It's not very difficult at all. Market has passed this area. Look at that double bottom I was saying the other time. Hey, absolutely, Jessica. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Wealth Health. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Home Pay Me. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. Yeah, it will stay up, but I'm looking for a reason to take the trade. You see, this might be a very big range. Yes, Open Show. Thank you so much for joining, bro. Yes, that's a very valid question. Open Show, you just ask. Oh, Opicho, or sorry, I know I butchered that name, but you know what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. Now the thing there is, I've explained many times why I'm not trading. Actually, we're gonna be trading live very soon. You understand, but not now. And the reason is because most of the time when you're on live, there's a lot of distraction. You understand? My aim is not to trade for like to trade in front of you and be and be winning. My aim here is just to educate and teach you all the strategies I use. So I'm using the demo account to demonstrate it. You understand? Now the demo account and the real account are the same. You understand? At least in the chat department, the chats are the same. It's not changing. The only difference between the um I think I should, you know what, I should make a video. Wait, would you guys be interested in me making a video showing the difference between the demo account and the real accounts? Would you guys be interested? Please, I would like to know. And no, I don't do synthetic. Damilola, I hope you are feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. Now, if you just put yes in the comment section if you are interested in me doing a comparison between the real account and the demo account. A lot of people seem to be interested in that, and I just want to know ahead. You understand? If you guys are interested, please go ahead and subscribe, but also send me a yes in the comment section. You understand? If I get like 10 yeses, I'll do the video. I'll take the pain and do it because you see that video is good. Needs a lot of what they call it. That video is going to need a lot of editing, and I'm telling you, if there's one thing I don't like when it comes to is the editing part. I really don't like it because I'm not an editor. I'm not a video guy. like that. But if I get enough yeses, okay, fine. Yes, Chibueze. Okay, I have a yes from Chibueze. Thank you so much. You understand? Chibueze, all your yes still count as one. Okay, yes, that just sent me yes now. Entertainment. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much. No, we don't give handouts like that here. You should know that already. Yes, no problem. No problem. I'm waiting for 8 more yeses. Let's see how it goes. Sincerely, those kind of videos are very, very tedious. But we can make it happen though. This is very, very beautiful thought breakout. We can have the sellers come after this. Are they coming already? No, let me go with small amounts. Let's go with the sellers. Okay, fine. Okay, Olasukomi is telling me yes. Chibueze is still sending a why. This guy was very funny. Yes, can you explain again? Okay, no problem. There is no need. Please, Chief, make a video on how to take analysis on the charts. This is what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing all this while. You understand? Now, see, if you want to do good analysis, you need to understand the basics. See, the basics is everything. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. We will go into a chart that we've not marked, and I will show you some few things. See, you need to be able to identify certain things in the market first before you can analyze the market. Else, it will be very, very difficult for you to. Oh, Richard, thank you so much for joining. All right, no problem. We seem to have enough yeses. I'm going to make the video, and I hope you guys watch it. You understand? I will announce the video ahead. You understand when it's coming. Okay, we've not charted this market now. We've not charted this market at all. Look at this. The first thing that stands out to me right now in this market is, yeah, the yeses was I was asking if you want me to make a video on the difference between the real account and the demo trade, like the demo account and the real accounts. If you want me to make if you want me to make a video on the differences, this is my first time here. Oh, Oladi. Oh, sorry, I couldn't pronounce your name. Please send me a dot. Let me read your message. Your message is very long, and most of the time this message is okay. Oluma, sorry, mentor is crypto for this is binary options trading. This is my first time here. I don't know. Um, please, someone send me a dot. I want to read this. Uh, you know what? Well, because this is all about trading. Okay, I'm going with the sellers here. I'm expecting the sellers to come in after this this big exhaustion candle. You understand? Let's see if they come in. I'm expecting the sellers to come in, and I have a little bit of assurance that they will come in. You understand? Yeah, it's pocket option. It's called binary options trading. Mojish, thank you so much. Emmanuel, thank you so much for coming. Hope you're feeling great today. I'm expecting the sellers to come in here, but we have this gap down. How come I didn't see this gap down? Oh my god, I missed that gap down. I didn't see it. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, I'm using demo right now. 9658. I saw I couldn't see your name, but thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. You understand? The reason why we are losing this trade is because of this. I'm still going with the sellers actually. It's because of this gap down. I didn't see it. See, I saw this Marabuzu candle going into this round number, and I knew that the sellers were coming. I was banking on it because this kind of move. All right, all right. I've heard you, Chibueze. No, what you need, Emmanuel Fisher, what you need really is knowledge. You understand? You need to learn. Oh, we have an opportunity here. Now, guys, let me show you something quickly. What you need is knowledge, Emmanuel. You understand? You don't need anybody to do it for you. You can do it yourself. You understand? You just need to know how to do it, like how to take good trades. And that's what we teach on this channel. So if you are interested in learning binary options trading, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Bonnie, thank you so much for, let me give you an indicator. I actually don't use indicators, but which indicator are you talking about? I'm actually open to, having some indicators. It's not bad, but really, I don't use indicators. I'm about taking a trade now. It works without learning FX and charts. I will also call me David, but I have a bot that gives me signals. And what have you been making money with the bot, Emmanuel? You Yes, exactly. You need to learn candlestick psychology. Now, you know what? Let me quickly explain this trade before it happens. You see, this is a decision point trade, and we have a demand area down there. We will go to lower time frame and mark this quickly. I want us to take this trade. Look at this. This is a trade here. We have a demand area down here in the lower time frame. We're going to go with the buyers. Immediately price enters into that demand area. You understand? Now the strategy we use is here is called decision point trade. It's called decision point strategy. You understand? It happens when you have an area of support or resistance and it's been broken, and price is trying to come back into that area. You can take a trade with the either the buyers or the seller or the sellers, depending on where the decision point is. You understand? Oh, that's good. That's very nice. All right. So over here right now, this is what we do. Immediately price comes back into this entry we marked down here, and look at this entry. Is also a demand area in on M1. Is also a demand area here. So demand area is where you have the buyers. You understand? Demand area is where you have the buyers. Look at it. You can see now. We have the buyers here. So if price comes into this demand area, we will go with buyers without hesitation, because you see this was the area of resistance, and price broke this resistance. It broke it like with this Marabuzu candle. Now you see this kind of move when it happens in the market, you can go with the sellers. The only reason why the buyers came in again is because of this gap down, but no problem. Price is coming into our entry now. We're going to take the trade. You understand? Sorry guys, I'm not reading your message yet, but don't worry, I'll read everything. Okay? You understand? I'm going to read your messages later. I just want to concentrate on taking this trade quickly. You understand? So anytime you have a trade like this, you understand, it's called a decision point trade. Just be patient, wait for price to come back into the entry, and you take your trade. It's as simple as that. You understand? When price enters here, we're expecting the buyers to engage the market and push the price to the upside and give us a winning trade. It's as simple as that, basically. You understand? So wait for that. Let me mark it as a favorite. We shouldn't keep our eyes off this market because it can come down anytime. Let me just wait for this. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm coming. I'm going to read your message later. I just want to take this trade. Now, price may not reject from that demand area, but I'm taking a trade in case it pulls back from there. We will have a winning trade also. I'm expecting a push to the upside. Let's see. Okay, that's too close. Oh, okay. Did we win that? Okay, that was break even. The one we took on the demand area was break even, but the one we took on the entry was a good trade. If it comes down again into this gray entry, I'm going to take one more because I'm still expecting the buyers to come in one more time. But I want it to be in the proper entry, then I'll take the trade. Is it going to give us entry or not? Oh, that was jumpy. Now I'm expecting a push to the upside. I'm expecting the buyers to come in here. Though I was a little bit jumpy that first entry. So let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm still expecting the buyers to come in. If we have a gap down, no gap down. The reason why I'm expecting the buyers to come in is because now we've broken a. You know what? Let me take the trade right here. If it comes down, I'll take one more again. Okay, fine. We have another supply area here. Demand area, I mean. We have another demand area here. I thought my price would come down into this round number. I was going to take a trade with the buyers under the round number. I don't know why the buyers are a little bit reluctant to take a buy, but we should have the buyers coming. Okay, 3 seconds. All right. You see, they came in the last 3 seconds. I expected them to have come in earlier. Though I was thinking if they come under this round number 0.84700, I would have gone with the buyers again. Okay, let me check your messages now. All right. So what's the name of the indicator now? Hey, son. The G7Q. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce your name. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. This binary options trading, you understand, and we're teaching how to actually take good trades in the markets, you know, and be a profitable trader, basically. Now, okay, we have a QM here. You know what, guys? Let me clear all this. Let's take this QM. We have a QM here. Let's check. The first thing we need to do is check M3 to see we have an engulf. We have an engulf, but that engulf is not on the QM. Okay, fine. We have an M5 engulf in the QM. So what we need to do now is to find the entry below this. Okay, fine. We found the entry. Okay, I'm coming. Please hold on. I will read your message. I need to quickly do this before price gets there. So this is the entry in S15. Let's go back to M1. I would adjust that entry and mark it accordingly. So we have a QM entry down here. I actually feel like checking S10 to see if we have another entry before that. Let's check S10 quickly. We'll check under that. Okay, I think this entry is perfect for us. What we need to do is just be patient and wait for a good entry. Hey, Bonnie, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Oh, you want to check S5? Okay. Yes, I will buy once price gets into that entry. I'm going to buy it. You want to check S5? Oh yeah, let's check it together. Let's check S5 together. You can see the entry is on point on S5, so we don't need to worry about that. So what I'm going to do right now is to keep this as a favorite. Let's check the rest of the markets. We may have the red candle. We may have the sellers coming into the market after this. This is a morning star pattern, and we're in a week on week already. We have a round number here. If it gives us a gap up, we can go with the buyers. No gap up. Can you give us an entry above the round number? Oh, come on. Okay, no problem. Let me check the lower time frame to see if there's an entry we can anchor the trade on. Okay, we have an entry above the round number. That's good. I'm expecting the sellers to come in. We can take the trade here. I'm expecting the sellers to come in after this, so let's just wait for it. So while we're waiting, let me explain this trade quickly. You see, the reason why I took this trade is because we have a morning star pattern, And you remember I've told you that Morningstar patterns can give us retracements. You understand? Like after a Morningstar pattern, you can have a red candle come in. You understand? Now, inside this area now we have this what they call it. We have this internal supply, but they are not going to give us. No problem. We can go with the buyers after this. I can bet there's a decision point down here where the buyers. Okay. Oh, come on. I was looking for it. Okay, let's take this trade. This is the one I'm talking about here. It's down here. So let's have the buyers coming now. This is the area I'm talking about. I'm expecting a push to the upside from the buyers because normally we're meant to have a red candle over there, but the buyers there, they kind of made a decision to push the price up. Okay. Oh, I must have misread the market here. But we have a gap down now in favor of the buyers. I'll look for another opportunity. Let me check this one quickly. That was meant to be a very good trade for us. But those buyers messed up the trade down there. No, let me check that one again. We have this Marabozu candle. It's a sign of reversal. The problem I have now is that we have this crazy imbalance in the market. They are not going to allow the buyers come in. Hmm. You're welcome, Musa. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Let's find another opportunity in the market. Okay, I think somebody is trying to ask if hey everyone, Gem World is in the house. Gem World, welcome. Hope you're feeling great today. One Moon. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Trench, thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys are feeling great today. If you don't know, let me announce to you guys, Gem World is the OG of this channel. And anytime she enters into the chat room like that, we have to recognize. So Gem World, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Hope you're feeling great today. You understand? Gemword is one of our OGs on the channel. She supports the channel every time she supports us. She's one of the biggest supporter of this channel. So, Victor, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. So I have to recognize anytime she comes. Thank you, Gemworld. I hope you are feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Mark MCB's V1H. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you are feeling great today. Yes, Gemworld, somebody's hailing you here. Gemworld doesn't like it when I hail her like that. But I've told her that she should not worry. We have a very loving community here, so that's how it's gonna be. Now, guys, please go ahead and like the video. Thank you so much for joining. Go ahead. I would really appreciate if you can just like this video right now. You understand? Now we have the morning star. We have a double bottom here, and anytime you have a double bottom, the market is telling the buyers it's time to buy. You understand? The market is telling the buyer it's time to buy. So when you see like a double bottom like this and you see the buyers pushing into the market aggressively, it's because of the double bottom actually. Yes, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Okay. I really want to go with the sellers after this. but I need a reason, like another reason apart from this third breakouts. If we can have a gap up, fine. That would make sense if we have a gap up. But if there's no gap up, there's no way I'm going to go, because this might just be a very strong momentum. Especially if you have a gap down. Okay, we have a gap up. Let's go. Where is the double bottom, sir? I Oh, you need to trade in. Okay, let me show you. You see, anytime you see the market makes it W movements, it's called a double bottom. You understand? I really don't know. I can't say. You understand? I really can't answer your question because I'm just a trader like you actually. But the thing there is, there's something called market manipulation, and it's not the fact that the market is being manipulated. You understand? It simply means that it's a normal manipulation that happens in all the markets. You get the gist? Yes, it's a normal manipulation. It happens in all the markets, and what you call manipulation in ICT they call it liquidity sweep. You understand? It's when you have a price build up, then after a while the market just pulls either to the downside or to the upside. That's what they call it market manipulation. But it doesn't mean like the market is being manipulated. It simply just means that it's the characteristics of the market. You understand? So some people talk about market manipulation as if it's one thing like that. You get the gist. So I really can't say, but most of the time what we trade, we look for our strategies and we trade it accordingly. It's as simple as that. This market has changed from what it was like few hours ago. Right now, the supply and demand areas are not being respected. Oh, let me check your message. Does the Pocket Option website give you a sign up bonus? Uh, I think they do give bonuses, but you know what? From my experience, don't take those bonuses. You don't need it because those bonuses always come with AL12 Real 12. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. The platform is called Pocket Option, and the link is in the description below. So you can click on the link in the description below. You understand? I've tagged it the broker link. So if you click on it, it will take you straight to the platform where you can register, and you can come back to this YouTube playlist. Then there's a playlist for all the beginners actually. It's called Binary Option for Beginners. I put that playlist together for everybody. You understand? So yeah, I have about 16 videos inside that playlist. So inside the playlist, you can just check it. You see it there all the fundamental or like foundational information you need. You understand, to understand what's going on in the market. You have it in that playlist. You understand? Hey Ali, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. You're very funny, Ali. Thank you so much. Now, if you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, where I teach my students one-on-one, all you need to do is to click the Telegram channel link in the description and send me a message on Telegram. Yes, I have the Telegram channel link in the description. Click on it and send me a message on Telegram. You understand? Just send me a message like, okay, I would like to join Barter-Pro mentorship, and I'll give you all the details you need. Isaac, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. You understand? So for all the beginners, the playlist to go and check on this channel is called Banner Option for Beginners. You understand? It's very, very important that you go watch those videos because they are the introductory videos you need. You understand? Watch it. It's very, very important. You understand? Then from there, if you are a seasoned trader and you want to watch my live trade, like somebody was asking to where they can watch my live trades in the comment section the other time. All you need to do, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much, Sulaiman. uh No, there's no link. It's just automatic. They are going to give you there are some sign up bonuses just give you for signing up. But I'm telling you, you are better off not taking that bonus. You understand? Because it comes with some kind of strings attached, and you don't want that. Trust me. Take it from somebody who's experienced. But if you want it, fine. You can use it. You get the gist. The bonuses are there. You understand? So if you want to be a part of the Barter Pro mentorship, all you need to do is to click the Telegram channel link and send me a message. So once you send me a message, I'm gonna reply with all the details you need. You understand how much it's gonna cost, what the how long it's gonna take, and what the schedule is gonna be like for all the lessons that we're gonna do. So I'm gonna tell you everything. It's as simple as that. You get it, James. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. Thank you, James. We can. I really want to take this trade. You know what? Let me take it. Okay. I'm expecting a pullback here. If it doesn't happen, it's fine. But I really want it to happen because that area is a supply area. Sorry, I missed your message. Let me mark the supply area quickly. I was actually targeting above that round number though, because that round number is a very good place to enter the trade. Here, it's right here. Okay, cool. That's good. Yes, above this round number. Now, somebody will wonder why did I take that trade? It's because we're in a supply area. And supply area is where you have the sellers, and the sellers are the ones that push the price down. You understand? So anytime you have a supply area like that, you can take a trade with the sellers. I'm looking for a very good opportunity. I've not found one yet. Okay, this might be a good one. I think we can wait for this. See, we have a third breakout here. It's going to happen. This is it. Look at this. We have first touch low, second touch lower low. If price comes back into this entry, we'll go with the sellers. So price comes back, breaks this entry, closes up here, we take the trade, we go with the sellers. It's as simple as that. So it's going to be a very beautiful trade. Let me check this. If we don't see the opportunity here, we'll not take this trade. This is a beautiful area. It's a ranging market, and we have a doji in the middle of the ranging market. Anytime price crosses the doji, either to the upside or to the downside, we're going to go with this with the opposite candle. Look at this. The sellers came down, give us a gap down. We went with the buyers. You understand? This one too, we went to the buyers. Now, if we have another doji break, either to the upside or to the downside, we're going with the buy either the buyers or the sellers. So let's mark this doji area. Now, if you want to learn about all these strategies, all you need to do is to watch. There's a playlist on the channel. It's called Live Trade Sessions. You understand? It's Live Trade Sessions. Go and watch that playlist. It's very, very important. Prince, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. So I'm waiting for. We still have an entry down here. You know, there's an opportunity down here for us for this QM. So if price comes down here, we can take a trade with the buyers. But now we have this ranging markets going up and down here. When you go with the sellers, you mean you are selling? Yes, when I go with the sellers, I'm selling. When I'm going with the buyers, I'm buying. Yes, that's what I mean. Okay, let me show you what I mean here. Look at this. You see this doji, this candle that looks like cross. Anytime price breaks it to the downside, we have an opposite candle. You can see. So if the sellers push this price down and break this level, we are going with the buyers. The buyers are the ones that give us the green candle. Now, price broke this trade from the upside. Look, over here, the sellers came in. That's how the doji candles work. Anytime you have a doji candle in a ranging market like this, that's when they work best. So if we have the buyers push this price to the upside now and break above, we can go with the sellers. It's as simple as that. That's the doji break strategy. But the doji break strategy can only work in a ranging market. This is a range right now. If you don't have a ranging market, it's not going to work. You understand? It's not going to work. Trust me. Now, you see, we have a break to the downside there, but we can combine it also with this seller's entry and this buyer's entry, I mean. So price has touched this buyer's entry right now. The buyers are going to be activated. You understand? Now, when this one closes down here, now we can go with the buyers, especially if we have a gap down. That will even give us a more solid reason to go with buyers. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if this price closed down here now, I'm not going to take the trade immediately. Oh, we have a gap up now, you can see. Because of this gap up now, I'm not going to go with the buyers again. Yes, because gap ups are in favor of the sellers. So I'm going to wait for price to come down and close outside here. Then I'll take the trade with the buyers. That's how it's done. You understand? So that's how it's going to be. It's going to be. If it closes outside this area again, we'll go with the buyers. And another thing I've observed, let me show you something. You see, the market is giving you a sign that it wants to go, it wants to break to the upside. And how do you know? Look at this. We are making lower highs and higher lows. I mean, look at this. We are making higher lows. So this shows buyer strength. Now the buyers have not really shown their full strength yet, but you can see that this is buyer strength here already. So if price breaks this level and give us, now I can take the trade under that common point of rejection. I'm not going to enter the trade now. Yes, we can take it here. We'll take one more. Now I'm expecting the buyers to come in now. This is how you take your trades. Now, if it doesn't give us that green candle, doesn't mean it's a bad trade though. It's a good trade actually. You understand? It's a good trade. So regardless of either we win or not, the most important thing for us is to take good trades, and that's it. You understand? Hi, it is nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. Hey, Benedict, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. If we have a break to the upside and we have a gap up, you know what? Let's go with the sellers. Oh, come on. I missed the entry. Come on. I missed this entry, but no problem. It can still give us a. Let me see. Okay, you know what? Let's mark this common point of rejection. We can. Yes, we can take the trade here. I'm expecting the sellers to respond here because we have a doji break. Oh wow! Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. It happens like that sometimes, you know. I'm taking another trade above this round number here. I'm expecting the sellers to push the price down. Yes, it's nice to have you here, Yusuf. Okay, fine. I think the buyers. Okay, they finally give us that trade. That's good. Now I'm going to go with the buyers, and I'll tell you why. Though, you see, there's every tendency that the sellers may come into because we closed on a round number. You understand? But I'll tell you why I'm going with the buyers, and I'll just explain the reason after this trade. Let's see. If it comes down again, I'm still going to go with the buyers because I'm expecting the buyers to come in now. 1651. Thank you so much for joining. And oh, from Mexico, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. I'm so sorry I couldn't pronounce your name. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. G Marcos, thank you so much for joining. Guys, please go ahead and subscribe. I really appreciate you. G Marcos, thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Okay, the sellers finally came in. The reason why I went with the buyers, I'll tell you, is because I was talking about a particular strategy the other time. Now, anytime you have this angle of breaking a level and you have this continuation sign, there's every tendency that the buyers will come in. But you see, hey Daniel, it's nice to have you here. Thank you. Elsha B8E, thank you so much for joining from Tanzania. Thank you so much. Hope you're feeling great today. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Uh, Care Step. Thank you very much. Pass. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. Guys, please let me welcome them. They are new friends. I can see some new names here. Thank you so much, guys. I remember all your names actually. So if I see any new names, I know. You understand? That's the reason why sometimes you see me trying to like pronounce your names. I remember all your names actually. But thank you so much for joining. We can still go with the buyers again. If he gives us the gap down, can you give us the gap down? No, he's not giving us the gap down. I'm not going with buyers again. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Hope you guys are feeling great today. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. Thank you so much. If you really want, um, now you see there are two parts of people I want to quickly address. The new guys. If you want to learn binary options trading and you don't have an account, the link is in the description below for your own account. It's free. It's a free account. You know they give you a free demo account. You understand? All you need to do, I'm going to take this trade. I'm expecting a pullback. All you need to do is to, oh, come on, that pullback happened, but it went back up. Let me take it above this round number. I'm expecting that pullback to happen. Okay, it's not going to happen, no problem. I thought it's meant to happen actually because, okay, this is that trade that I was talking about the other time. So no problem. Let me finish my announcement. Come back to this. The platform is called Pocket Option, and the thing there is, if you are new here and you want to join, you want to trade binary options trading, the first thing you need to do is to subscribe to the channel because this is where you get all the information, like all the good information. I'm not talking about all those bad information out there. Good information you get it here. One, then number two, um the platform that we're currently using is called Pocket Option, and the broker link is in the description. Just click the description and click on the broker link, and it will take you to the platform where you can register with your email. You understand? They will give you a demo account to practice. Now, once you are done, guys, please come back to this channel. Come back to this channel and come and learn properly. You understand? The proper way. You get the gist. Yes, you need to come back and learn the proper way. That's the only way you can become profitable in the market. It's true knowledge. You get it. Just don't jump into the market and start trading. No, don't do that. I have something for all the beginners. If you check the playlist of this channel, you will see a playlist called Banner Option for Beginners. That's where you get all the foundational knowledge you need. Binary option for beginners, that's the playlist. Click on it and watch all the 16 videos there. You understand? I've put those videos there so that when time a new person comes, they can have the foundational knowledge they need. That's one. Now, for all my live trades, if you want to watch all my live trades and all this strategy I'm using here, you understand? I put it together in a playlist called Live Trade Session. That's where I trade my own personal live trades. You understand? That's why I trade my live trades. You can go there and watch all the live trade sessions, all the strategies, all the concept. I've explained it in those places. You understand? Now, the third set of people I want to address are the people who really want to learn very fast. Like they probably don't have time and they want to learn very fast and they can't be watching a bunch of videos. I got you guys. I really got you. All you need to do is to join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Now, joining the Barter-Pro mentorship, how to join is in the Telegram channel link. Like I have the Telegram channel in the description. Click on it and send me a message on Telegram. Just click on it, send me a message on Telegram. I want to join Barter-Pro mentorship. I'm going to give you all the details you need to know. How much it's going to cost, what the schedule will be like, for how long it's going to take, and all that. I'll give you all these full details. You understand? Just click the Telegram channel link and send me a message. It's as simple as that. Wow, agents. That's crazy, man. Sorry about that, agents. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Now, over here right now, you can get the right knowledge. You understand? Don't be like, you understand? I don't want you to be like those people that will not listen to instruction. Then they will, you understand? At the end of the day, they will lose a lot of money. Please don't do that. You need the knowledge. You understand? Click the Telegram channel link and send me a message. That's all you need to do. Thank you so much for. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. I really appreciate. Okay, now this is the strategy I was talking about. Look at this. We have an angle of push, like breaking out of the this level. You can see. Then we have a continuation sign. You can go with the bias for one more candle. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's exactly what I'm talking about. This one exactly. But no problem. It's fine. It's fine. Let me check this. Oh, we're meant to go with the sellers here. Oh yes, we can go with the sellers. But you see, we have a small problem with this trade. We have a tiny gap down, and that gap down is in favor of the buyers. I didn't see it until I actually took the trade. But you know what? I still believe the sellers will come in. So let's have the sellers come in. Let's see. This trade is actually a very good trade, minus that gap down. We have first touch low, second touch lower low. I know I was telling you that we have a third breakout here. This strategy is called third breakout. You understand? Normally, what should happen is that we should have the sellers come in and give us a red candle. You understand? But because of that small gap up, gap down, gap down is in favor of the buyers. So there's every tendency that the buyers may want to come into. We just have to, let's see if it's going to happen. Oh, the buyers eventually came in. So let's start over again. No problem. That was a good run, anyways. So we only lost this trade because of this gap down. If not for that, we should have a red candle actually. But now we cannot take this trade again. We can't go with the sellers again, so we'll just leave it. The sellers may still come in, but no, we're not taking that trade again. It's a one-time use thing. Let's go back and check. We'll look for another opportunity in the market. Let's see. Let me see how many minutes we have left. Okay, we still have some few minutes. Okay, the sellers can come in after this, and I'll tell you why. Yes, guys, thank you so much for the like. Thank you for liking the video. I really appreciate. Thank you, Mojid, for always reminding them. Mojid is our class captain now. We have another supply here. I'm expecting the sellers to push down the price here. We have a supply here. Let me see if the sellers will respond. I really expect them to respond here. Okay, they're responding now. They can hold down the price. Oh, we have a gap down. I was about going with the sellers again, but we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. Now, let me tell you why I took this trade. It's because over here, you see the sellers finally came in. Over here is a supply area. And anytime you have a supply area like this, the sellers are always going to respond. You understand? Because that's where the sellers are actually. Now, what I expect really was the sellers to respond immediately they enter into this place. I was not expecting the buyers to even get past this level. But what I should have done is, can you tell which supply/demand zone will be respected? Uh, you can't always tell. You understand? You can't always tell all the time. But the thing there is, you can tell certain supplies like how strong they are. Let me show you. Hold on, let me mark this place. I'll show you. You see, when you see a supply or demand causing a breakout, yes, it's a very strong supply or demand. Now, what's going to determine if it's going to be respected is not only dependent on this supply, it's also dependent on the amount of buyers. Like, for example, we don't know how strong these buyers are, like the kind of order they have. So they may have a lot of orders coming, and they may overwhelm the. You understand? Thank you so much. I really appreciate Mujid. You understand? They may have a lot of orders, and they may overwhelm all these supply. So all these sellers here. You understand? And that's exactly what happened here. You can see they pulled back the first time, which means the sellers had enough to sell. But when the orders keep coming in for a buy, the sellers they were out of stuff to sell. So that's why the buyers push the price up basically. And that's what happens in the general market most of the time too. You understand? So you can't really tell unless you know the strength of the buyers coming into the supply. No, you don't know what time frame to use. You just choose a time frame and you roll with it, and you analyze your market based on the time frame you have. We could have gone to M5 too, and we would just analyze the market based on M5. The reason why I don't use M5 right now is because if you decide to use M5 right now, um, you have to wait longer for your trade. Like if I take a trade now, you have to wait a whole 5 minutes for to see the result of the trade, and that's not good for life. Actually, it makes things very boring for people. A lot of people they can't really sit down for a while to wait for a particular trade. Okay. I'm really looking for a very epic trade, like an epic setup. I've not found one. Okay. If I could find a thought breakout, though I was thinking I would find one here, but no. To see strength of buyer, do you also look at sentiment? Yeah, the market sentiment is important too. Now, most of the time, if you want to check market sentiment, it's easy actually. You can do a top-down analysis, or another thing you can do is to just mark everything. You can easily see the sentiment of the market when you mark things out in the market. Let me go with the sellers here. I'll tell you why. Now look at this. This is a basic market structure kind of pattern in the market, and we have a level here. So the market sentiment should be downwards from here. You understand? You can see the movement of the markets. Now, another thing you can do, you can use certain indicators like zigzag. I usually don't use it as much, but sometimes if I want to know what's happening in the markets, I can just check to see this. Then it kind of gives me an insight of what's going to happen or where the market direction is going. Like over here right now, the market direction is upwards. You understand? Because we don't have any push to the downside yet from the zigzag. You understand? And that's how it is. You can see now it's upwards. So by the time it gets to this area now, we can now go with the sellers because that's where the sellers entry is. You understand? Okay, now you see after this now we can go with the sellers. We can go with the sellers after this, especially if we have a gap up in favor of the sellers. Now, if we don't have that gap up, we probably may not want to like take the trade because you see price may just keep going up until they probably hit another sell setup here. If it gives me a gap up, I'm going with sellers here. Do we have a market sequence? No. Okay, we have a gap up. I'm going with sellers. If it comes to this round number, I'm taking one more. Yes. Now I'm expecting them to push to the downside. Yes, guys, feel that like gap now. We have a lot of people watching. Please, guys, like the video. I really appreciate if you can like the video. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and like the video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yes, I'm glad you're doing it. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm expecting the sellers to, you know, give us a red candle here. I'm gonna have to close early today. I need to sleep. Um, I need to sleep early. You know what? Let's call it a day for today. Let's just call it a day right now. But I'm so glad you guys came. Now, guys, if you're here to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you coming. We'll be back again by God's grace in the next 12 hours. We'll be back again for the day session. We run 2 sessions per day. So this is the evening session right now. You understand? And I feel like I should just pause at the moment. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. Now, if you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, yes, I do live trades. Don't worry, we're still going to be doing live trades like my real trade. We're still going to be doing it. I'm still kind of figuring out how we're going to work it out, but don't worry, very soon we'll do all that. You get the gist. So so the link to the Telegram channel is the if you want to join the Barter Pro mentorship. So click on the that and send me a message on Telegram. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I really appreciate you coming today. I hope you guys learned something. So if you want to support the channel, you can go ahead and make use of the super chat, the super thanks, and the super stickers. And you can do it anytime. It doesn't matter either we're live or not. You can just do it. Okay. So thank you so much for doing that. Shaban, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. What country is that, Shaban? I like that name. It sounds like Indian name or Pakistan or something like that. Shaban. It sounds like one action movie. You understand? Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys are feeling great today. Yes, AL12. Thank you so much. Okay, you want me to wait? Okay, go ahead. You want go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening to your question. Let's take a question. If you have any question, please put it in the comment section. Oh, it's Uganda. Oh, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. It's so nice. Yes, real 12. I'm waiting for your question. Please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm waiting for a question. Please don't make it too long so that I can read it fast. Oh, this is a beautiful trade. This is going to be a beautiful trade. This is a order block setup. Okay, let's read it. Okay, the AI feature, how those work? Now, guys, please don't ever use that AI feature. I beg you in the name of God. Don't use it. That AI feature is bagbosh. Please don't ever use it. You understand? Any AI feature that cannot explain its strategy is not is not a good tool to use in the market. So please don't use it. It's just like a black box. You don't know what's inside. So don't use it, please. I won't advise you to use it. Okay, we have an entry. You know what? We'll wait for this entry. I'm not going to mark it. Let's just wait for it. Or let me mark it while we wait. Yeah. No, it's not actually. It's because a lot of people are ignorant and they don't know about how to actually navigate the market properly. You get a lot of people don't know how to analyze market on their own. You know, they what they call it, they depend on like AI bots, this and that. And at the end of the day, those bots they just disappoint. You get the gist, and everybody begins to, you know, worry like this and that, blah blah blah. It's understandable. I'm going with the buyers. Oh, come on. I wanted to go with the buyers here. Okay, no worries, guys. I'm not trading again. Okay, is that all your question? I thought maybe there were really like plenty questions. All right, no problem. You know what, guys? Let's call it a day. Thank you so much for joining. We'll be back in about 12 hours. So I'm so grateful for you guys, and I hope you guys learned something. If you want to watch more videos, just check through the channel. You see a lot of videos I put together for you already. If you can have a strategy with 50% win rate. I couldn't read all that, but thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.